Hi, how are you? It's Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator, and I am happy to be here with you today. I just wanted to do a quick reminder. I get new viewers all the time, and was on the phone with a nice young lady, and she kind of inspired me to make this video. Of course, I can't answer all the emails and questions anymore. It'd be beyond impossible, but every once in a while I try to, shuffle through them, and the emergencies or people that are like on their way out or about to go get cut or do chemo or things like that. I try to address those emergencies. So this is kind of a recap of what we spoke about, the simplicity of healing. And what it is that the body tends to heal itself. You see, you cut yourself, and if you just leave it alone, I didn't even put anything on it, no hydrogen peroxide, I wrapped it in a towel and let it stop. It heals by itself. You see, it used to be a lot worse, a lot bloodier, but the body heals itself. So when we start eating the fruits and the vegetables, what we're doing is we are, it's called displacement. We're displacing the denatured, processed, chemicalized foods that we've been basically drugged up with. The system would definitely collapse in on itself if everyone started eating fruits and veg. So it's not the most popular position. Plus, the truth seems bizarre in a world that's upside down and backwards. But as you know, I'm riding across the U.S. Most of you know this. I'm riding across the U.S. And I've been doing it all on fruits and vegetables. And I'm doing great. It's a no-brainer for me, but for the world, thinking about the nutritional paradigms and things like that. But I guess really what I'm trying to say is that there's always a higher level beyond where we're at. The levels go on for infinity, and the levels of consciousness go on forever. So there's always a level of consciousness beyond the one that you're at. But of course the ego will never let you admit that. But it's nice to be humble, because then you can say, duh, like, I look at myself as like a total amateur preschool raw foodist. You know what I mean? Like I could do so much better. You know what I mean? It is a little bit challenging going across the U.S. There's a lot of slim pickings. It's hard to find good fruit, and fruit is the food that's like the best. Fruit is like the best food because it's energy, it's water, it's fiber, it's simplicity. It's a gift from the tree to you to pass on its seeds, so it's a perfect cycle. So getting good fruit that's ripened up on the tree is, if you are able to do that, you're a very, very fortunate person. I've been traveling across the U.S. and you just have a little watermelon here, some bananas here. Maybe every once in a while, maybe once a week, you get some good cherries or some organic grapes or something. So it's cool, and those are highlights of the trip. But be aware of how fortunate you are if you have access to fresh fruits and leafy green herbs. So if you want to get well and you want to enhance the quality of your life, what you'll do is you'll just stop making yourself sick with the stuff that we've been programmed to eat. As I passed through Kansas today and I was eating a watermelon on the sidewalk, many people commented on, hey, that's a good lunch. And I was like, yeah, I told this one lady as I was passing through the grocery store line, yeah, I'm crossing the U.S. on fruits and vegetables. And, she goes, well, you're in Kansas and this is beef country here, and it was true. It was very much beef country. And I went outside and sat on the sidewalk, and 80% of the people in that town that I was in were morbidly obese. So if you want beef country, beef and cooked dead foods equals obesity. I mean, we're talking huge, huge people, all of them, even these kids. I don't know, the kid was maybe 12 or 13, just giant, huge. And the people I'm looking at right now, huge. They're right out there. Everybody's just huge. And then they look at a dude like me who's actually biologically correct, and they think that I'm sick or something because I only eat fruits and vegetables, and I'm actually at a healthy weight for my body. So we're going to be dealing with a lot of opposition because food is one of the most emotionally charged subjects. And really what it is I wouldn't even want to try to convince anyone of anything. I would just simply try to, my job is to help people, to understand at least that they have some options. I don't have the whole truth. nothing but the truth. I've never claimed that, and I don't ever want to. I'm just saying that I'm the type of dude that could probably help you move along a little bit if you just listen to the fact that I totally love fruits. They pass through the organism and they energize the cells and they flush the system and they feed the brain and they generate power for the nervous system. They satiate you and they're a palliative for your desire to eat. And if you have a desire to eat, which is, you know, a fairly common desire, then what you can do is either you can go to the pizza joint and eat pepperoni pig butt with cow milk cheese with acidic tomato sauce with schizophrenia wheat. You know what I mean? Did you know that 50% of the schizophrenics would actually, I'm not going to say would, 50% of schizophrenics are healed when you pull wheat out of the diet. Now that's a pretty neat little statistic, clinical statistic, okay? So there's a lot of dead food, and it's our whole culture, at least in America. I don't know how they live anywhere else because I've never been there, but I'm sure America's spreading its net. And those processed dead foods, man, they will slow you down. So what it is we all know that, right? And so what we're trying to do is I'm just trying to make a little video here to remind you of how important it is and how worth it you are to do the work that's going to be required. But be careful, because your whole life's going to change. Not a one single person that's gone on the Dan McDonald Life Regenerator fruits and green juice program. You got that right, fruits and green juice. Remember those things. I can't even get green juice, so I got to survive. You know, I have Welch's grape juice is my thing, and then fruits, and then salads, you know, still salad mixes. But it's all good because I could live off anything as long as it isn't dead, denatured food that's going to clog up my body. Because you don't want to clog up your body, because then the flow of energy will stop, and then you'll have overweight, then you'll have pancreas issues, then you'll have liver cancer, then you'll have tumors, and your body will get sick because you are numbing yourself with cooked food to the things that you should be paying attention to. And if you're going to numb down your awareness, which I still do even with raw foods, so that's why I said I'm still in preschool, but I'm not afraid to always speak of a one level higher truth than I'm at personally. So I do eat the fruits and the green juice diet. I have a pretty good little program here, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, the perfect health. Rode 70 miles today on my bike into the headwinds. My legs are pretty ripped, but I'll get a good night's sleep and I'll do another 70 miles tomorrow. And I'll just do that on fruits and vegetables, you know, and water and oxygen. And so this was just a quick video to check in, tap in. It's a little bit more serious than I'm used to, but basically it takes me 8 minutes to get to the point to tell you that, in my opinion, that if you started eating whole fruits, mono meals, or 2 or 3 different fruits at a time, the lighter, more high water fruits first. For example, you would eat your watermelons, and then you'd wait 20 or 30 minutes, and then you'd eat your bananas. You wouldn't eat your bananas first, which take an hour to digest, and then put your watermelon on top of that, which only takes 15 or 20 minutes to digest. You know what I mean? So you eat the lighter, high water fruits first, let those go down, those squeeze out and move through the GI tract really easy. Then the bananas are much slower, okay? So you would eat your grapes before you ate your bananas, okay? And you would eat your watermelon before you ate your avocado, okay? And so you would eat your fruits before you ate your greens, and then you can mix your fruits with your green juices. Okay? So these are just some basic principles. Now, it does take me 10 minutes to get warmed up, and then I got to go. But I think that I gave you a little bit of something. I just want to make sure that people are continually getting this. It took me years to continue on and program and work and do the work and do the work, and you just got to say no to the stuff that you're addicted to because of numbing down your feelings. You want to feel. Be okay with feeling anger. Be okay with feeling pain. And you'll be like, oh, okay, this really, really sucks. But I'm not going to go get a cheeseburger. I'm not going to go eat a box of Haagen-Dazs because I'm just going to sit here and feel crappy. And then you're like, you feel crappy, 15, 20 minutes later it's gone. But if you eat the Haagen-Dazs, you feel like crap for the next like 8 hours because you're like, why did I eat that whole box of Haagen-Dazs? I'm so fat. You know, you don't want to do that. You want to just feel your feelings and be real with yourself and listen to your intuition. It'll tell you what to do. It'll guide you. I don't live my life by nobody. I get everyone and their grandmother telling me how to live on YouTube. You should do this, you should do that. And there's two people on each side over here. And I don't even listen to any of it anymore, because if it isn't obvious, I'm just following my own self. I'm not listening to anybody. I don't even have anything to do with any of it. It tells me what to do and I do it. And if you want to be happy, you'll do that too. And you won't listen to anybody. You won't listen to what anybody tells you to do except yourself. You'll be your own master, because your heart and your intuition and your guts will tell you what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to listen. And if you keep bogging yourself down with the foods they've been poisoning us with forever, and it's all tied into a huge thing which would collapse in on itself if everyone ate fruits and vegetables. Everyone thinks of all these big fancy things that they need to do to change the world. All you really need to do is change your diet. And the rest of it, you'll just wake up. You'll be there with yourself. You'll be in the present moment. Moment to moment decision making, situational ethics. And you won't have to have these hard, rigid opinions where you just get stuck. And you're like, I can't move. You'll be flexible. You'll be able to flow. You'll be able to just do your best at every given time, and you'll allow your potential to arise. Again, 12 minutes is never enough. I could go on forever and ever, but I hope there was at least something that you got out of this video that's going to help you make your day. In other words, it's the old, same old, man. Fruits, vegetables, or herbs, and love. You know what I mean? I'm going to probably spend the rest of my life saying that. I don't care. It sounds good to me. You know what I mean? Subscribe to these videos and give me a thumbs up if you like it. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.